Hey crafters, Big D here, and today I'm not going to be here. Today we're doing an unboxing, and I say we because I'm not going to be the person doing it. I've been talking to you guys for weeks about doing this Ultimate Kill Team board. I have a partner in crime, and she gave me the push for the idea of what we're going to do. She's new to the game, she's new to the hobby, she's a long-time role player, so she's used to the tabletop stuff. But we hooked her in. So, no further ado, let me turn this over to your host for the day.
Hey crafters, Gamecraft Dragon here. Oh, wait, nope. Allow me to be your hostess for this day. I am the Lady Dragon, the Gamecraft Dragon's hidden but oftentimes talked about wife. Today, I am here to show you the unboxing of the Kill Team Death World expansion. It is going to be fabulous, as I'm going to be the one to walk you through step by step as we open and examine each of the new little pieces that will be part of the major Kill Team board that I believe the Gamecraft Dragon has been talking about for many weeks now. I am his partner in crime, and we will be seeing something great. For those of you who are kind of curious about what I'm all about, like I said, I am the Lady Dragon. I am writer, painter, drawer extraordinaire. Been doing lots of role-playing for most of my life, but only recently have started getting really into the hobby. And between you and me, he thought I wasn't paying attention. So, without further ado, let's hit the table and check out this box. Alright crafters, so like it was said, we are unboxing a Killzone, the Death World Forest. And let's see what we got. First bag out, we've got some of the, looks like plant life that's going to be existing there. No sprues, that's going to be interesting, and I hope there are instructions on how to put this thing together, but if you can see, they've got some little bulbous stuffs and lots of edges, lots of nasties. I guess that would be why it's called a death world, death forest. Yep. This kind of looks more like it should be a fence to me than a tree or anything, but it's very cool. Very cool. I'm looking forward to painting that when it's my turn. Next up we have something that looks like it's going to try to eat me. With little sharp teethy things. Oh, this is really cool. It's gotten very nicely texture on what looks like it possibly is the trunk or base of this thing with little mushrooms, and I hope that's supposed to be a spike and not a spur that didn't get cut loose. Lots of these little mouth thingies, it looks like. So it looks like it's supposed to be multiple of these guys. Somehow. This is going to be fun to put together and show you guys exactly what is going on here, because frankly, I have no idea. Oh, hey, and it comes with a little thing of very small, very delicate, what looks almost like vines, with more of those little teeth things. Well, it looks like kind of like Pandora from hell so far, looking at it. For those of you who've seen James Cameron's Avatar. Looks like it kind of wants to eat you and not let go. Next box, Terrainian stuff. I actually have something similar to this that I got with my Hikari box set. So I kind of know what this guy is. This is a very large stand-up piece that, once done, will actually probably have, as you can see here, it kind of sits like this. We'll probably have some of those pieces that sit on top that are really big. Official color scheme has them almost looking like death flowers. I'm not sure I'm going to go that route. I'm thinking something probably from the Amazon. And then here we have another one. Lots of little spikes on these guys. Little vines that are growing up the sides. More mushrooms. Apparently this is a very moisture-friendly world. Moisture. It's a good fun word. Blame Miniac for me on that one. Alright, next up on today's entertainment, we have a piece of ruins. I do have actually a piece of this that I was able to successfully put together before with my kill team. So this thing is really cool when it's all put together. It's like this big. This one has a lot more of what looks like sprues are still attached to it. So crafters, if any of you actually get one of these, you got to make sure you get all these off, and there are a lot of mold lines, so do be careful with that. This one looks like it has a little face in the knot over here. This, unlike mine, this one has a lot more detail to it with the little vines and the mushrooms, and there's actually texturing to the bark, which is really nice. These sprues have got to go, though. Clip, clip. And then this piece, once it's all done, we'll have this giant full-grown death flower Venus flytrap thing with a mouth in the middle that sits right on top like this. Again, very cool, very cool. Can't wait to get it colored in. See what this all looks like with the vision that we, me and the Gamecraft Dragon, have for this world. And then here we have a big piece of ruin for the Drukhari, or more accurately, the Eldar. As this is one of their worlds that was probably lost. So, lots of fun there. Needless to say, the dragon's probably going to have a lot of fun with this guy, getting all of that to look pretty nifty. As you all know, he's great at this stuff. I'm still learning, so you'll have to deal with me muddling through. Next thing up, ooh, it's another piece of ruins, it looks like. Alrighty, let's see what the ruin piece is this time. Looks like it's gonna sit up like this. This is very cool. It almost looks like it was part of a temple or something. More of the spinies and slight overgrowth, vegetation, greening beginning to occur now that it has been abandoned. Ooh, looks like a battle may have happened. We've got some blaster bolt holes. Exterminatus, maybe? Who knows? Well, let's see what else it comes with. It comes with some, what looks like actual vegetation of some sort. For those of you who have ever played the MMO Rift, this kind of is reminding me of some of the Death Worlds that are out there in the other continent after the first expansion. Hopefully it's not made of bones, because that was nasty. And here are two... I have no idea, and there's a part of me that really doesn't kind of want to know what it is. Maybe baby trees, because it's got the texturing of bark on them. Except for the sprue. So, ooh, that one's going to be a fun one to put together. If I have my way, these are going to be absolutely fabulous by the time they are done. I believe, as the Gamecraft Dragon says, it's going to make the table pop. Alright, and here we have jungle base death weave, it looks like. There are a lot of little skulls all throughout this. Still very edgy, keeping with the theme of the Death World forest. Very, very edgy, very woody in feeling and angles. So
I think those spiky bits out the first box are going to sit in those and come up like that.
It's possible. Either way, it's going to be fun. We'll know when we get to the instructions. Hopefully these instructions are a little bit better than the Kill Team box that I got. No instructions whatsoever. Alright, and here we've got some actual sprues of stuff. What look like almost, if you could see these, I'm not sure how well you can see. Oh, look at that. They've got little mouths and spikes and more nasty stuff to ensnare the unsuspecting victim to their deaths. So that should be fun. Hopefully those unsuspecting are Marines and their plague against the quote-unquote Xeno scum, as my son likes to call me all the time because I play Alien and not Imperium. Some more of the viney looking, it's almost like a type of moss is what it almost looks like to me. But like I said, it also kind of looks like one of those bony tree things that you would have seen in Rift during the storm Queen's expansion, so we all know that he's going to have way too much fun with this one. Alright, and here we have instructions. Ooh, and with this it looks like we're going to come with its own book set, which I do know comes with its own tactics and obstacles. This world actually has its own special rules, and here we can see we've got a lovely set of instructions. So now we can see what those things are. They're called Shardwhack Spires and Grappleweeds. Ooh, those sound fun. I have a feeling they're part of the special instructions for the... Now this thing, now when you see the picture, it actually looks more like something out of a rainforest, in my opinion. So, ooh, these are going to be so much fun to put together. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, so let's take a look at this book together, shall we? As soon as I can get it out. Alright, so we have the Deathworld Forest Killzone book. And you can see their official color schemes that they have for this and fight going on. I believe the Drukhari will have home field advantage on this, but that's just my opinion because I prefer my Drukhari. And oh look, we get an introduction as to what the Death Forests are and exactly where they come from. As normal, we have more lore and fun reading stuff. Oh look, it's Rambo. Attempting to go through what is apparently called the Green Hells.
That's slime marble, I'll have you know.
Whatever. Oh, and here we have a lovely example of what the board itself will look like upon completion. I can see this part, the base of it, in the box, so I'll be bringing that out shortly. So very cool. We got names for some of these gross. Venom Gross, Barbed Venom Gross are these three in the ruins, Xeno ruins. Shardwhack Spires, those look like they would be nasty to fall on. So fun times there. Alrighty, and then we have, here are some of the other stuff that they give you. They are, it looks like cards. I'm not going to open this right now, but it looks like cards to help you figure out tactics, new types of
objectives.
Thank you, dear. That you have to complete in this world to try and win. Ooh, this is very nice because you can actually, it looks like you can play against very aggressive fauna to everybody's just, we're there, nothing happens, or everything is quiet, too quiet. So yeah, that looks like it might be something bad. This should be fun. Can't wait to start learning how to play that. As the dragon did tell you, I am still brand new to this. So yeah, and then it looks like I get cards with the different tactics. In this one, anti-plant grenade. That's always fun. So that should be pretty damn nifty in my opinion. Alright, let's drag out. Oh, hey, look, there was something else in there. So this is the board, it looks like. I am going to get a blade out so I can cut this thing open and we can take a look at it together. For those of you who might be a little concerned about me having a blade, don't worry, I am a professional and this is nowhere near my skin. There we go. Or at least I claim to be a professional. My husband may tell you otherwise. Alright, so we have the base. Ooh, this is a nice big thing. I'm not going to open it completely up because, well, room allowance. It's got some beautiful colorations down here. Lots of death has apparently happened, hence the name Death Forest. So as you can see, it's got some really pretty colors, very interesting. However, the dragon and I will not probably be using this actual board set, but it will be used as a reference point for the one that we want to build for ourselves, including with some of the forgotten cityscape that was once used by the Empire that has been taken over by the green as it slowly has come in. So it should be fun to see exactly where he's planning on going with some of this stuff, and I will be helping. And as you can see, it looks like we've got some other Imperium stuff that has been eaten and claimed by this particular forest. Nasty, nasty. Not nearly pretty enough. I think all the pretty stuff, I think it needs to be a lot brighter, because, I mean, after all, one of the most deadly frogs in the world is absolutely gorgeous. And, like I said, it seems like I missed a bag, so here is another one. And it looks like this is the top of the venom barbs for some of the other stuff that we did see. Very interesting coloration that they had for it, as they had it go light to dark. Not sure I'm going to use that front, but we'll see what happens. I look forward to hearing some suggestions from some people. I'm sure many of you crafters have got the juices running, and especially of you who have been playing this game for a while probably have some great ideas for colors that I am all ears about. And that, my dear crafters, is the unboxing.
All right, crafters. So, I like these older boxes. I know they've gone on a print, but the older ones seem like they had a lot more terrain in them. And terrain's what we like to do. Normally I make my own terrain, but this is kind of cool. Part of it's because I like the pre-built terrain, makes it a little easier. Secondly, the pre-built terrain has some extra pieces to it. There's a bunch of new tactics cards that are specific, command point cards that are specific just to the Death World. There's also some things that the plants themselves get to use against you, so that's really interesting. And the big cards are a bunch of new missions and table setups. So it's always worth it. I think the extra rules and the extra stuff always makes it worth it, and it lets you expand your game table. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. We're going to build our own table that we're going to do as a Death World Forest. And we're not going to just have these on there. We're going to also put some ruins and some other stuff on there. And it's not just going to be plain flat. It's going to have a little bit of hills in it. You'll see when we get to it. We're started drawing it up now. So I'm really excited about it. The Lady Dragon's really excited about it. This was her idea. I was hemming and hawing, and she is an amazing inspiration. So takeaway for all you gamers, all you guys out there, all you ladies out there, having a partner you can share this with, it makes the game better.
And I'm gonna throw out there to all the ladies out there who've got the gamer guys and you're a gamer too, don't be afraid to speak up and say something. It's something you can share together, and besides, like he said, this was more or less my idea, and it's a good one.
So, I'm Big D, that's the Lady Dragon, and we'll see you next time. Game on.
Game on.